back in town. The Very Good Show gang is here.
I mean, skip till next
Of
week.
course, Mike, Matt, and Mocha Joe with us today. the curator of one of the greatest coffee brands of all time.
Oh, this is the free episode, so we're gonna do this now.
And apparently someone named Tim is with them as well.
Yeah, he's gonna be produced. Once the studio's all set up.
What the hell do you need a producer for?
It's for fun, Mike.
It's for fun?
Yeah.
To add another voice to the cacophony.
Yeah, that's great. You guys don't talk over each other enough. I feel like we need another voice.
He doesn't speak that much. It's nice.
Yeah.
I hardly speak
What are
at all.
Tim's credentials?
He lived with me and Matt, so we owe him one.
Obi-Wan.
He saw the rocket ship taking off to the moon and said, "I want to grab on."
We're sorry for what we've done, so here, come on.
Yeah.
So are Mike and Matt aware of your success in the field of coffee?
I think they only saw the memes that were going around.
Oh, well, guys, if you don't know, Craig is one of the great. Picture this, Mike. You're deep into the politics game.
Sure.
Could you imagine you wake up in the morning and your patriotism is sitting in the cup in front of you and you can drink it at your leisure with the morning paper?
I'm going to assume, because these guys don't support anything I do, that they have not seen said website yet.
Oh,
No, I have
God.
not. I'm imagining Craig with a bowler hat on, leading a donkey up a mountain with burlap sacks full of coffee beans.
Oh my God. Which fucking Don Draper wannabe came up with this horrible ad campaign?
The only thing I did was pick which one that we went with.
You were very prevalent in the entire promotion of this.
I know.
Is that your doing?
No.
You swear?
Swear to God. I had nothing to do. This was a operation before I arrived. And I didn't do it. It was Graham, the
Every bean handpicked by Jerry and Craig themselves.
So what happened was it got narrowed down to two different blends, I guess you call them in coffee world.
Okay.
And I just my input was listened to on which one to pick.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's the extent of me, baby.
And so Graham is the one, you're throwing Graham under the bus for patriotism in a cup.
I sure am not taking responsibility. That's all I'll say.
I could see Jerry loving that. Oh, that's good.
Graham's doing a great job. He's killing it.
A
you worried about
steaming
this
mug
Graham
of
character?
America.
Red, white, and brew. I saw. I went, damn it.
That was me.
I know. I know. I saw that and I went,
I
fuck.
should be working for this fucking campaign.
That was way better.
But to Mike and Matt, if you haven't seen it, you got to check out the website. The picture they paint is as if Craig is in the factory.
Is my name mentioned on the website?
Oh, yeah. It's all over the place.
No, it's not.
It's Craig, quote, Ironhead, end quote, Oconee.
Oh, no.
I know.
No, I don't know if that's on there or not, but,
Oh, man. I need to see this website.
Let's see.
well, it's pretty good. Well, as long as you didn't make up that horrible slogan.
Yeah, I'll take bullets for a lot of things, but that's not going to be one of them.
So what is you imagine Tim being integrated into Very Good Show that's going to free you up for all the wit and humor you provide on the Blind Mike project?
It was, yeah, exactly. And it was mostly like when we're doing Very Good Show and I have to look something up, Mike and Matt's brain shut off and they stop talking.
Okay.
Because we're bad at what we do.
We're not professionals at all.
At all.
I understand.
So I figure if Tim's there, it might take long. I don't know. I'm not really great at looking stuff up on the fly, though. So,
Oh, I've noticed.
so I figure while he's doing that, we'll just talk and we'll figure it out. And then maybe,
Well, since I brought the whole gang of Neanderthals in today, you guys want to bash some female comedians? Because that's essentially the list I've got prepared.
All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
First
guys-
and foremost,
You guys got your clubs?
first and foremost, go to wherever you get podcasts, look up Why Are You Laughing and listen to the Women in Comedy episode.
oh yeah, that'll exonerate me from whatever we're about to do.
Right. And I'm not on it, and neither is Mike, so we're in the clear.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's funny. I'm glad you stopped me for a moment because it reminded me to mention my good friends at twotours.com. You remember them?
Oh, wow. We're back.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of hemming and hawing over the legalization of cannabis.
Sure is.
Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it, because you can get federally legally grown hemp from our good friends at twotours.com down there in Middle Tennessee. This is a company, you'll like this, Mike, run by 2 Afghanistan veterans. You want to support a veteran? You talk about patriotism in a cup. Go to twotours.com. I hope Jerry doesn't sue me for that.
Patriotism in a blunt. Yeah.
So they have federally legally grown hemp in all kinds of forms. They got new vapes, new flavor of vape, by the way, which I'm told is fire. And that's a quote. You can quote me. The edibles that I like, I mentioned both the vapes and the edibles. Some people, their hesitation with weed, they don't like the taste or something. To die for this stuff. It actually tastes very good. And I've never said that about any cannabis product before. So I'm putting my name behind it.
Much like
go to twotours.com, use promo code Mike. Listen to this, gang. My name, Mike, at checkout. These guys are giving this stuff away. 20% off if you use promo code Mike. They're insane there at twotours.com. So type in my name, M-I-K-E, at checkout. You get 20% off at our good friends at twotours.com. And stock up. They're good guys there. You're supporting veterans, getting a great product. So there's no downside, really.
Sounds like they really put the wacky in the wacky tobacco. Oh, bomb it.
It already was. I was already on that one before you could even say that.
I'll send you your money back, too. So the big news in the world of the Blind Mike Project here. Are we in a rivalry now? Do we have beef?
Nikki Glazer?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, we've only made fun of her for 3 months straight, and she finally subtweeted us. So.
That's not a subtweet, my friend. That's a direct.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was right.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, I know. We said.
Well, neither does her fame.
So I actually think Nikki Glazer is funny.
Yes.
But I tweeted out the podcast today. We mentioned last week, if you missed it, Nikki Glazer called in the Howard Stern show after the Chris Rock slap and said that she tweeted something and she deleted it because people were saying, hey, white people need to sit this one out. And so she thought to herself, oh, maybe I'm not allowed to comment on this issue because I'm white.
Naturally.
And so we played that clip and mocked it, obviously, and said, Nikki Glazer is going down a weird road. Like she's being sucked into this Hollywood, vacuum that Amy Schumer went down. And so when I tweeted out the podcast today, I included that. I said, Nikki Glazer has been, how did I say it, Craig?
I said you lost
Nikki Glazer's been lost to Hollywood or something like that.
We lost Nikki Glazer to Hollywood.
Yeah. And she replies, I literally live in St. Louis.
Yep.
To which my response would be, Nikki, I don't mean the geographical area that is called Hollywood, and you're lost looking around saying, where am I? It's a metaphor. You've been lost to the idea of. There's also actresses. I think Amy Schumer lives in New York, but if you say she's been lost to Hollywood, she doesn't go, hey, I'm in the Big Apple, you dumb fuck.
I actually live in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's not what I mean, Nikki. So I don't understand the comeback because obviously it bothered her. She wouldn't have responded to some dummy like me if it didn't bother her. But it was very weak. So now I'm trying my best, Nikki. I'm extending the olive branch. Please. Obviously, we've annoyed you. And that's good because things you have done deserve to be heckled. You made a song for Bob Saget when he died. It was insane that you did that. Then you went on Howard Stern and apologized for being white. Nikki, I love you. I'm trying to save you. Please, for the love of God, listen to me. Come on the show. We'll talk it out. And I will save you from the road you're going down.
Are you just gaslighting me now, Mike? No, when she said that, I went, oh boy, okay, maybe when you responded to asking her to come on, I thought there was actually like a 10% chance she would at least say fuck you. But we've got nothing.
So I thought someone on Twitter was giving me shit. They were like, oh, Mike doesn't even respond. And I replied to them and said I responded twice. And they're like, yeah, but not the way I would have done it. And so there was some point there where he was like, you didn't ask her to come on. And I was like, you know what? That's true. Because I looked to see if her DMs were open and they were not. So I was like, she's not going to reply to a tweet. But then I said, you know what? You never know if you don't try. So I tweeted at her like a rash. I said, a couple things you've done make me think you've lost touch with your fans. If that's something you'd be willing to discuss, I'd love to have you on.
I did launch a campaign to find out if she actually killed Bob Saget, and she got tagged in a whole bunch of stuff for a week from like PGA and other people.
Well, that's fair. I forgot about the... Nikki, you can't blame me for these.
That's my
hijinks and chicanery that go on.
It's my fault, actually.
It's this maniac.
Oh God.
Well, I'm sure we'll clip that, and I'm sure she'll respond and happily come on. I didn't know she lived in St. Louis, though.
Does it matter?
No, it certainly doesn't.
It doesn't.
That's the
I do
problem.
like to be factual here.
It's like, I maintain homes on both coasts.
I'm so well
Actually,
off.
I have
Who
a
knows
beach
where I am?
house, so there goes your argument.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So tried to save Nikki Glazer. Not working yet. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Next female comedian on the list. Did you see what I was tweeting about Sarah Silverman?
I didn't see what. I just saw the tweet you sent me.
That's all I meant.
Oh, okay.
So a perfect example of what I'm trying to save Nikki Glazer from becoming. Nikki has not done this yet. And I do think she's funny. I think she's good on the roast and all that. But she's in grave danger of becoming this. Craig, if you do me the kindness of reading Sarah Silverman's tweet.
All right. I just popped it on the screen for anyone watching. If we have to normalize ignorance, can we also normalize gay? Hashtag say gay.
Oh, you're so deep,
Dude,
Sarah.
I am aeons past that, dude. Hell yeah.
I mean, you've come to the right place, Sarah, I gotta say.
Yeah. This is the show for you.
Yeah, first of all, you're appealing to these morons. But I like the idea that in Sarah's mind, like, we have to normalize ignorance. Like, that's been a rule. Like, you know, at some point, Donald Trump decreed, well, we've got to normalize ignorance. That's next up on the agenda.
Don't forget, though, she also partook in that show where Santa Claus retired and they needed to get more diverse. So instead of the black guy that should have been Santa, they went with the white woman.
Yes.
Don't forget.
Yeah, the oppressed white woman who's been famous for 30 years.
Who took it in the fucking pooper from Jimmy Kimmel, too. Don't forget about that.
Hey.
That's true. Those two are perfect for each other. I don't know how they ever broke up.
No kidding.
They're experiencing the same exact career, pretty much.
Well, Jimmy broke up with her because she's just too far right for him.
Yeah, right. By the way, we might have to do... I mean, I'll have to ask my boy Carl from Who Are These Podcasts permission, but Sarah Silverman has a horrendous podcast.
I did not know she had one.
Yeah.
Oh, it is brutal.
What is it called?
The Sarah Silverman Project? No, it can't be the Sarah Silverman Project.
What a clever name, right?
I didn't even realize. No, I don't know if that's what it's called. Sarah Silverman Show, maybe. I'm not sure.
It's called the Sarah Silverman Podcast.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, she has
well.
a theme. Why not?
What's that theme?
Just her name on fucking
Her dumb
shit,
name.
doing shit that she's doing.
Oh,
Just screaming about how guilty she feels for all the racism in the world.
I would like to see a video of these people just on a sidewalk in New York just going, gay! Gay! Some Italians would be like, where?
Yeah, if you want people saying gay over and over again, just listen to Very Good Show.
That's right. Everyone subscribe.
And we say it in different ways too.
So that's what I'm trying to save Nikki Glazer from. We've got who's next on the docket? Jen Kirkman.
Fenoix.
Let's see here. I didn't realize you'd send me so many female things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this Jen Kirkman video is long.
Oh yeah. So I only want to play the first minute and a half, maybe.
Okay.
But first, if you could read her tweet about Louis C.K. last night. So if you guys don't know, well, yeah, this is coming out a week later, so you'll know by then that Louis C.K. won the Grammy last night for Best Comedy Album.
I love that.
I didn't see too much outrage, and then until I saw Jen Kirkman's Twitter, Jen Kirkman is the first person I heard kind of expose Louis C.K. She didn't say his name, but she gave a pretty, it came out later that it was clearly Louis. So this is her tweet about Louis C.K. Last night.
Remember when male comedians this week were like, Chris Rock got slapped, comedy is in danger.
No, I don't, because everyone said that. All the comedians I heard said that was fucking insane.
Right. They never gave a fuck about those of us in comedy who were always in danger. They're silent tonight on Louis C.K. winning a Grammy for an album where he jokes about his assaults.
So, could you go to Jen Kirkman's, like, her profile, because her pinned tweet is also interesting, and that was the one I was a little more surprised by.
From 7 hours ago? Holy shit.
Yeah.
To every media person in my emails today asking me for a comment about Louis C.K., stop asking me. Ask male comedians. Why not ask Patton? Shit, don't do it.
Hold
Craig.
on, but Craig will go with Patton Oswalt. But I don't understand this list. So read the. She says, "Don't ask me. Ask these people."
Why not ask Patton Oswalt, Judd Apatow, Mark Maron, David Cross, Bo Burnham, Aziz, who's been accused, Pete Holmes, new show coming out, Rory Scovel, Mike Birbiglia, Doug Benson, and Ron Funches. Probably because they have bigger vaginas than you, Jen Kirkman.
Yeah, why would the media ask those people?
I have no idea. Those are the. She's asking them because they're gonna give the white knight look at me cry answer that they're looking for.
I guess so, yeah, but can't she also do that? I don't understand. If you know what their answer is going to be, why say you have to ask them?
Hey Mike, remember you can't comment on Will Smith slapping Chris Rock because they're black.
Yeah.
That's
right. That's also the other weird thing is she equated the Chris Rock thing to they're not attached in the slightest. Like, I don't even understand the comparison.
Yeah,
Makes no sense.
But anyways, the reason I'm bringing this up, I don't have a problem with Jen Kirkman hating Louis C.K. The problem is I don't think she does. Because, as I said, Jen Kirkman was the first person I ever heard mention this stuff about Louis C.K. This is probably about 8, 9, maybe 10 years ago on the Nerdist podcast with Chris Hardwick.
Yeah.
Jen Kirkman was on, and I thought to myself when I saw these tweets, I said, wasn't Jen Kirkman laughing about the Louis C.K. incident?
I believe so.
So let's play this and see if maybe this is why the media wanted to contact her about her tweets.
She's on Legion of Skanks a lot, isn't she?
No, you're thinking of Jessica Kirson.
Yes, I am. Okay. I'm less mad now. All right.
Yeah. Jessica Kirsten's funny.
I mean, for a woman.
You can have a nice dialogue, but I'll give you sort of a vague exclusive on your podcast.
Okay.
I had an incident that I talked about on my podcast that I had to take down because people weren't understanding it. And actually feminists and male feminists were coming at me and I was like, it's nuanced. So I talked about an experience I had with a male comic from about 10 years ago.
Sure.
Who said something kind of creepy to me. In no way physically violated my space. I did not see his body parts. He did not corner me. It was just a couple creepy incidents. And this person is a friend. I dare not call them a peer anymore because they were very successful, but he was sort of not a mentor, but in a few times took me aside and said, go further with that bit. Or I encourage you to do the comedy clubs. Don't just stay in the alternative rooms, whatever. Great person, whatever.
Great person.
I lost touch with him, whatever. But I was like, God, those moments were so creepy. Just the words that, but it was fine. It was one of those things where it's like, I told other people about it because we were laughing about it.
Did you say what the words were? Did people understand what the words were?
I think I said, no, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't remember. But, when I talk to other comics about it, as we all talk about each other, it's for funny reasons. Like, hey, did you hear this perv did this? And everyone's like, ha, like that's.
So okay, I don't get what the fuck she's so mad about.
Oh boy.
She's giving you this laundry list of men who should be exposing Louis C.K. She said it was funny. I don't get it.
As she is interviewed by Chris Hardwick, who also almost went down in flames.
Yeah, but Chris Hardwick's was fucking, that was an
bogus.
Basically, the accusations were like he was a bad boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yep. But I know I think the worst one was that like he hit her or something, but he had every text like ever from her saved,
proving that he didn't.
Yeah.
That he didn't.
Yeah. So that's the reason I don't understand, and this is the reason I defend Louis C.K. whenever it comes up, is because I think Louis C.K. is the situation around him is the best example of continuing to move the goalposts over and over again.
Well, yeah.
Where when the story originally came up, people were laughing about it, including someone that was involved, telling Chris Hardwick, hey, other people are criticizing Louis C.K. and they shouldn't be, is what she's saying in this interview.
Did she ever say what he said to her?
I think she alludes to it a little more as the interview. I don't want to play the whole 7 minutes of the
but voice is great.
But it's interesting. If you're interested in that and never heard Jen Kirkman on there, go listen. It's a 7-minute clip on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I don't understand is it's constantly trying, and then what they're mad about with Louis C.K. in the album that won the Grammy, Sincerely, is that he joked about the situation. But he's joking about the fact that everyone knows about it. He's not joking about what happened. He apologized to the women immediately, which is what everyone forgets. So I don't understand why this keeps coming up that like Louis C.K. shouldn't be able to work, or his album shouldn't be acknowledged. It doesn't make any sense, especially when one of the people accusing him is literally laughing about it in the clip where she exposes him.
Yeah, he would go. He would probably go, "Nah, I'm sorry. I'm another word for gay." Like that's how Louis used to speak before he got canceled. Remember?
Yeah.
Right.
He was
he still speaks like that actually.
Yeah, he sure does.
He says
In the special that Craig didn't watch.
I did, but I think I was tuned out. I bought it for $10. I have it on my my Shopify thing or whatever.
You supported this pervert?
I supported the pervert. I supported the redheaded bald Mexican. That's what I did. I support that guy.
I don't know. You boys have any other thoughts on that?
She's just say no.
Matt? It was my turn? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
my bad.
No, go ahead.
No, I don't.
These are always
right. Well,
so much fun.
Before we get too many hot takes from these two, I also want to tell you guys about kljack.com if I could.
Oh boy.
All right.
kljack.com, the best in the biz as far as industrial suppliers go. All the best in name brands, and as I've said before, whether you're a fool like me who doesn't know what they're doing, or you've been in the industry for many, many years, the easiest place to go is kljack.com and use promo code TIM10 at checkout. That's Tim as in our pal Tim Ridgels, TIM10, TIM10 at checkout for 10% off your first order. They'll ship anywhere in these here United States at kljack.com. They've got locations all over Maine and New Hampshire, so if you want to pop in, if you're tired of dealing with the bare shelves at hardware stores and things like that, or you're tired of dealing with supply chain issues, then the place to go is kljack.com. Like I said, you can stop in Maine, New Hampshire. Tell them Ironhead sent you. They like to hear that. Or just go to kljack.com. It's a lot easier. Use promo code TIM10 to save 10% off on your first order.
Woo! You know, real good company, that KLJack.
KLJack.
I feel like these are my best ad reads.
They're
today.
good. We're
By
flowing.
far.
We're flowing.
Yeah.
Finally getting the hang of it.
Knocking them out of the park.
It's because Tim's here.
Finally not humiliating the... Oh, yeah, no, I should have said... I'm sorry. I should have said Tim as in the guy sitting in Craig's studio for some reason.
No, we're in my bedroom. Even worse.
I call him Extra Tim.
So does this mean your wife like can't go to bed now?
It
Because
sure does. Yes, it does, Mike.
Yep. I sacrifice a lot.
I appreciate that. Did you guys already do a very good show?
Yeah.
That's done.
Oh, now that's interesting. So you thought to yourself, well, we're doing 2 shows. I'll make Blind Mike wait an hour and 15 minutes while we do our show
Right.
instead of just me doing it at 8 with you guys.
Correct.
we
Because
were just our chops get better. We were warming up.
because
is that what it is?
we've done your show, we've done this one first, and then went to do ours after, and we're
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of
Yeah, it takes all the air out of it.
yeah,
I see.
yeah. So
see.
you're the headliner, baby.
What was all the buzz on Very Good Show this week?
So there was
Pea farmers.
yeah, it was the Pea Farm Part 2 because we had a lot of people reach out to this fella and got him to say a lot more stuff.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I didn't know what you were talking about. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, the Indian scammer. So a bunch of people ended up messaging him, including Chef Lewis, who sent me the longest message thread with this guy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just it was very funny. He said at one point, Chef Lewis said that because the person asked who's in his profile picture with him, which is his daughter, and he said it was some young girl he met on the internet that he went across state lines to get, and like it was.
It'd be great if Chef Lewis is brought to trial for that.
Yeah, exactly. So
I love Chef Lewis, but that would bring me a lot of joy if he has to defend that in court.
so yeah,
No, this is my daughter.
yeah, no
It
shit.
was a joke.
So 2 weeks ago, this scam. I knew it was a scammer, so I just wanted him to call me P Farm. So I got him to say this.
Hey, B-Fam.
Which was very funny, and that motivated a whole bunch of people to message this person and get new stuff.
You know, this is kind of a good. I think you might be onto something here because this could be a good way to fight back against these scammers.
Exactly.
If we just annoy the shit out of them every time they contact us.
Right. So it's gotten to the point too, because this person has an account that's a couple years old. They have like 500 followers, and that's part of their defense for be like, I'm real. Look at my account. It's right. So I think I decided I want to have this person on the show next week, or I'm going to have the VGB smite the account.
Okay.
But
I sign off on that.
so we got him. Robinson's B&B got the two best sound clips from him. One was a Very Good Show reference, and Matt always says sports are gay. So she had him say this.
It's fun.
It is fun. Tim here, this guy, the mystery man over here, told him that his name was Barry Goodshow. And then he
That's not bad. I like Tim.
So I got this nice new sound drop. But this is the long one. Tell me you might be able to decipher some of this. Who knows?
Okay.
Here's the full clip of that one.
My friend, very good. I love being there on time. I love it. Very still love my life. I love so much. And then
I heard you don't speak idiot.
I did see hear sit on my face. Very good show.
That was when we asked you to do that.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
That was in there. But then B&B once again just decided. So she decided to nuke this whole thing and send the link to our show. And in the description is this person's Twitter handle. So she ended up getting cold feet, but she just straight up said, can you tell me that I diddle kids?
Jesus.
So we got this.
I diddle kids.
Why is this person responding to everything?
Because we promised a $100 Steam card.
they want it for video games. So it's like a 14-year-old idiot.
I'm sure whoever this person is obviously doesn't realize what is happening to them. So they must be thinking like, I've stumbled onto a gold mine. Like, look at all the people that are reaching out to me.
Yeah, because there was like 15, 20 people sending me like they were quote in on
Oh, good.
So
Well, everyone's time is being put to good use. That's very good.
exactly. But I mean, this is pretty fucking funny.
I diddle kids.
So yeah, now after this episode comes out, yesterday. What's today? Tuesday. So that's our show comes out. So I'm gonna ask this person to be on our program next week.
Boy, what a big get that will be.
It would be fucking interesting because I want to be like,
Finally, it culminated. Finally, someone you can't understand will be on the program.
I want to find out what makes this person tick. How many times do they actually get a card?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to understand a fucking thing they're saying.
Well, I'll tell him to put his very white mom on because he sent pictures of his injured mom and it was a white person. So,
yeah, I have a feeling that's not his mom.
I know.
Happy fam.
Happy fam.
Yeah.
God, you gotta check out all the hijinks and shenanigans going on. Very good show.
It's fun. It's fun. What can I tell
How's
you?
Matt been? I feel like I haven't heard from him in a while. Still depressed?
Nah, yeah, but like, nah. I've been all right.
That sounds
Excellent.
that sounds good. This is why we haven't done Hang with Blind Mike.
Yeah,
Matt,
I've been a fucking mess lately.
Matt, how you feel? You know. No, we don't. That's why we asked you.
Oh, I'm good, man. I've just fucking been chilling with the mystery man in the corner over here. I've moved in with him, so
I kind of like not having Tim.
I'm
on
out of
camera.
my
Yeah, he's
mom's
on
drunken
camera.
boyfriend's fucking area now, so that's nice.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
My mom's drunken boyfriend,
What about him?
my stepdad. I don't live with him anymore, so it's fucking sick.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
Oh, you have your own place now.
Yeah,
With Tim.
Oh, very nice.
with
this guy,
producer Tim.
yeah.
What is in the grand scheme of things? What is Tim's role going to be?
I'm just gonna have the board in front of me to check the levels. He's gonna get sound, cut clips, do drops, all that
Okay,
stuff.
and has he done that before?
No, I'm gonna teach him.
More dead weight. They need more dead weight.
One of Craig's great proteges.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he'll be a natural. Who knows?
The coaching tree of Craig.
It's actually the
Consider
blind Mike.
Graham one of your proteges?
No, that's a Carano guy.
That makes sense. Okay,
Doesn't it?
now it's all lining up.
Great guy. He's a great guy, I will say.
Will Tim talk on Very Good Show?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
occasionally.
talked on the episode yesterday. I said there's gonna be a lot of people in here, so I don't know how much you're
So
gonna speak.
Rob is out.
Yeah, Rob is
Yeah,
not he's out and like out of country. I don't know what he's doing anymore.
Out of the country.
out of country.
No, he's not. He's always traveling now for work.
Oh, okay.
He got a new job.
Right.
I was gonna say, I
Oh,
haven't
good
even
for him.
heard that name.
And
in
I
fucking
barely
months now.
hear from him anymore. But great guy. Great guy, that Rob.
Yeah.
Well, you a very good guy.
Yeah, I never got the pleasure of meeting him.
The last time I saw him, I actually met up because I needed to get a COVID test, and he had one. So I met up with him and he gave it to me.
Hey.
Did you see the thing from TMZ I sent you? One of the greatest clickbait headlines of all time.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
I think I sent it in that chain.
Oh yeah, here we go. Heath
What
Ledger.
the fuck is that?
Heath Ledger is alive and well. At least that's what one man allegedly told No Doubt's basis.
I had to click on this. It's from TMZ, like the real TMZ.
The No Doubt's basis is the best thing that I could have said.
This article is actually pretty funny, but spoiler alert: Heath Ledger not alive.
No.
No, this is the first sentence in this article. One of Gwen Stefani's bandmates claims he's having some trouble with a fella who thinks Heath Ledger is still kicking and living on his property.
Come on, I know he's in there. I know how you got those scars.
Oh, Jesus. No Doubt
hilarious.
basis, Tony Kanal filed for and received temporary restraining order against a guy named George Leonardo Apollosis. Long name. Whom Kanal says has terrorized his family for the past few months with unannounced and unwelcome visits. He's in No Doubt. He should have like a gate.
Yeah.
I don't know how big No Doubt was.
Huge.
Oh, dude, huge.
Were they really that big?
They were
Yeah.
They were
huge.
massive, man.
That their
Spiderwebs.
bassist would be in a gated community?
He's been
Yeah.
he's been in the band the whole time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he and Gwen Stefani used to date
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
That is right.
before she was with Gavin Rossdale.
No, she's with that dude from that show.
Yeah, but she was married to Gavin Rossdale.
She's with the
before.
homie from Bush, dude.
Yeah.
Now he's got fun. Do you ever imagine that this is what it would have turned out like with Franco? He just starts coming to the house. Like, I know.
Okay, here's
No, he came back.
No, Franco's not
I know
here.
Madawaska Rob is in the house.
Come on, I know he's in there.
I know you got him in that garage, Craig.
This actually answers my question. According to the docs obtained by TMZ, Canal claims this guy has swung by his LA area pad repeatedly since late January, even hopping a gate onto the property.
Oh, well, there you go. He does have a gate.
I knew it.
What,
I knew
what
it.
a weird guy to fixate on, though. Like,
Yeah.
No doubt's bassist.
Dude, that baseline in Spiderwebs made me hard.
Oh, so there's a reason. I guess because No Doubt's bassist bought, I think it says it later in this article. So the guy bought Heath Ledger's house from him in like 2005.
Oh, all right. I
and
gotcha.
this guy,
Mike,
I don't know what his relationship was with Heath Ledger, but apparently lived in this house at some point.
so the guy that's nuts bought Heath Ledger's house?
No. The bassist, the No Doubt bassist bought Heath Ledger's
Wouldn't that-
house in 2005.
Wouldn't that,
So his
wouldn't that answer
and
the
the nutty
question about how
guy-
much money he had?
Leonardo, or whatever his name is, lived with, I guess, with Heath Ledger, it seems like. Keep reading it, it'll say it.
Canal says he purchased his house from Heath Ledger in 2005 before the actor died in Leonardopolis. Apparently lived at the house in the past and bizarrely told Canals that he thinks Heath is still on the premises and alive.
So I don't know if Leonardo is one of Heath's old, like, drug buddies or something.
Stoner
I have
buddies?
no idea.
That's a good question.
Even creepier, Leonardopolis allegedly said it was gravely important that he be let into the to pop into their garage so he could wake Heath, telling him if you know what's good.
I like that he's so certain Heath's alive that he's like, come on, just let me wake him up.
He's just sleeping in the garage.
just that guy was in tens of films that were.
Which one was your favorite,
I
Mike?
just lost my train of thought here.
Which one was your favorite, Mike? Come on, we all know which one you think it was.
The Dark Knight.
Wasn't Brokeback?
No.
Yeah,
Dark
you
Knight,
gay
great.
bitch.
Jesus, Craig with a fucking hack 2007 joke.
Hit that. Hey Tim,
Yeah.
hit that red button. Yep, just once. Hit it. See, he's learning because
See, you gotta make him learn.
he botched the bomb the first time because he hit it twice and it shut it off before it went
Yeah.
off.
Off to a good start.
I think it's funny, the idea that I was scrolling through Twitter and see from verified TMZ, Heath Ledger is alive and well. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like Elvis was in Home Alone.
I mean that's an automatic click. You have
Oh, yeah,
hell
of
yeah.
course. But I'm glad I clicked on it because I like this fucking Leonardo guy. Because I like the confidence that he has that Heath is alive. And I also like the idea that if Heath Ledger faked his death, he would still be hanging out in like the house he sold in 2005.
Living in the garage.
This was pre-Dark Knight money too.
Right.
He
And the
died.
No Doubt basis is covering it up, hasn't mentioned it.
Guy's walking up, all he hears is doom, 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 doom. He's like, "Oh, that's Heath, dude.
What's up, Heath?
Heath, you got new hobbies, dude?"
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well,
Oh.
I don't want to.
Mike does have a list, by the way, for you.
I was going to say, I sent you a couple videos, but I don't think this would be a very good show. People will riot in the streets if I don't get to Mike's list.
Oh, so is it
I was
time?
wondering if you had anything.
Oh, here we go. Everyone's favorite part.
We're here. We're gonna be in this together.
What are you guys up to later?
Tony on vinyl.
Home, going home and going to bed.
There's absolutely
God damn it, Bill Strassel makes good tunes.
He does.
people in the back. They're just
Plays good computer drums.
I don't get what's happening.
We're crushed out kids. It's a fucking list.
What's going on? Why did you guys talk over that whole thing?
Because it's so long that we have to talk over it now.
It's ridiculous. All right. So Elon Musk bought almost 10% of Twitter and is now the controlling stakeholder.
How sick is that? When's Donnie Boy coming back? I need it.
But so what I wonder is like, is he gonna excuse me, actually like take control, or is this just a financial move? Like he thinks the stock price is gonna go up and he's gonna sell it.
He owns almost 10% of Twitter, right?
Well, but
I think he's the biggest stakeholder.
He is. He's the largest stakeholder.
Yeah.
It's almost a controlling level of shares. It's like almost $3 billion worth. But he's been saying stuff like he said, given that Twitter serves as the de facto public town square, failing to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermines democracy. So what should be done? He said on March 26th. And then he said, is a new platform needed? And then he said, no, and bought 10% of the company.
I love that. I don't get the hate for Elon Musk.
I don't either.
I don't understand where that comes from.
He's so down the
liberal.
All right, well, bleep that one out for me, Craig.
Got it.
Have Tim get that one for me.
No, I'm going to be in charge of that because Tim won't do it. So that's going to stay going to stay a Craig job.
Thank you.
Tim's a saboteur.
But I think he is kind of a liberal, isn't he? I mean, he's obviously
classical liberal.
Yeah, so I don't understand the level of hate. Like the idea that SNL's cast wanted him off of hosting duties was insane to me. I can't fathom it.
He's dating or married to a woman named Grimes who looks like the Tim Burton's wife, and their kid is a math equation. Like that's
I
his
thought they
name.
got divorced, didn't they?
Yeah, they did get divorced,
dude.
Grimes did?
Yeah, and she's also a communist, like a literal like communist, like does like.
Is that not enough for you people?
It's enough for me. All right, so we want to move on.
Sure. Mike. By the way, I want to tell you, we did one of these items for a split second on this list, and I said we got to stop because this has been Mike's dream for a while. Yours.
I'll get to that one then.
Ooh. Well, hold on one second. First of all, Mike, is your wife actually like in labor right now?
Yeah.
No,
I wanted to wait about 45 minutes in the podcast to mention that.
I gotta say, dilation and contractions, that's labor, pal.
Yeah, it is. So, but you know how labor lasts like a couple of days? It's not like a...
Not always, my friend.
So, but this... my son is breech. He's upside down, which means he's right side up in normal people talk.
Turn him over.
So, well, we try to do that, but no, we try to do.
Why did I think of that?
Matter of fact, dummy. But no, so we actually tried to do that and it didn't work. So we have a C-section scheduled. There's a lot of personal information.
The idea that this cunt, Oconee, gives this man 1 ounce of shit. When I got on the stream here, Craig goes, Mike's in another location, of course.
Mike, did I give you an ounce of shit today when you called me and said you weren't coming?
No, it was for the show. And you understood. You got 2 kids. It was fair.
And, as soon as he said dilated and contractions, I was like, you should probably go at the hospital, not your basement.
He's on the show.
That's what I'm saying.
So she went to the doctor today, and the doctor was like, nope, you're fine. Just wait it out. If anything happens, come back. But
that was today?
No. Yeah, that's this
so
morning.
That happened to my wife twice. We were in the hospital that night.
Yeah.
Both times.
Well, I mean, we got a plan, and you know how that shit all works.
Bigger if the kid came out 45 minutes ago. He just had to stick around to do this dumb podcast.
And just like, hey guys, can you finish up? Huh?
But it was a pretty good episode. You got to understand.
You know,
it'll go down.
We made fun of a bunch of funny girls.
We went down the list of the most relevant women in comedy. Shit on them.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing with Tim. He's like a Mike insurance policy.
What is that? Oh, that makes sense. That's
Wow.
What?
Ouch. No, it's funny, but it hurts.
I mean, come on.
That makes sense. He's a sixth man, if you will.
Yeah.
I get it.
The 12th man.
All right.
Whatever you want to call.
All right. So what is this? What was Mike? So
All
excited
right.
about?
So, well,
No, I said you probably want to talk about it, so I cut him
Yeah.
off on this.
So I found this one. I was like, wow, this is kind of crazy. So a rapper, his name. Well, it was Gunu. His dead body. When he was shot to death, they took his dead body, stuffed him, did all this stuff to him, and stood him up in the middle of a nightclub for an evening of fun and festivities.
Get out of town.
I have been waiting to talk about this too.
That is
I want
my
to see the
dream.
dead body.
That's what I want done to me when I die.
That's what Craig said. That's why we waited.
Oh, good for Gunu.
Yeah, Mike says he wants at his wake to be propped up with his arm out so people can take pictures with him and shit.
And my other hand is giving a thumbs up.
I think you should go finger gun.
That's good.
How long?
So what was the?
Yeah, okay.
Is that what they did with this guy?
Yeah, so he was shot. He was only 24. So it's kind of fucked up. But so they took the body and they put it up there and they sold tickets to a night with Gunu at the club.
Ah, this guy's my hero.
They titled the event "The Last Show."
Can you send the link to the article in here
That's
so I
what
can pull up
mine
the
should
picture?
be called.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
This son of a bitch.
So, yeah, this is the link to the story, and there's a picture at the top of this guy's dead body with sunglasses on,
Oh my god.
standing there. Yeah,
I think this guy had to be a gearhead. There's no way that.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm gonna share it. Where the fuck did it go?
You said he had sunglasses on too?
yeah, he's got sunglasses.
This is
on,
all too coincidental.
Copy. Here we go. I'm gonna pull it up for the peeper.
Now my
So-
question is: you said he's 24.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
How did he die?
He was shot to death.
Jesus.
That's how they all die.
Okay.
Talking about rappers.
Jesus Christ.
I was talking about
Lord. This is not your smut operation.
Mac
over there.
Miller died
This is a
young.
high class program.
There's plenty of white rappers. That wasn't a race thing.
Mac Miller did not get shot.
Oh, I thought we were talking about dying young.
The original
Oh, I can
Biggie
see.
Smalls did.
I can see where the confusion and problems lay now.
Yeah.
It took you that long to see it?
I was
Yeah,
bringing up this
stupid
dead
idiot.
guy who's now on the screen.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
So my question is,
Shut up.
first of all, the
Shut
idea
up,
that he was
Gunu.
shot and they stuffed him is a little grim.
Well,
But if he's only 24, were these his wishes? Because I don't imagine he had a will.
it's
Oh my God.
unclear by the information supplied in the article.
So, Mike, this guy looks like he's stuffed and he's like leaning against the wall. He's got a crown on his head. His right hand's in his sweatshirt pocket and his left hand's against his thigh with a phone in it to make it look.
I want to find out who orchestrated this, like who did that. Because like I said, obviously this guy, there's no way he had a will unless he saw this coming somehow.
It sounds like his family did it.
So whoever made this call, whether it's his parents or whatever, I got to find them and say, listen, there's going to be an Albanian broad trying to thwart you at every turn. Don't listen to her. Make sure it happens.
all you need to do. All right, here's the thing. You have to make a will, Mike.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not you, Mike Harris, blind Mike. You have to
I
make
understand.
this dead rapper's family the executor to your estate.
I think they're the only ones that can carry out the mission.
I'm looking at this picture of this guy, and this is exactly what you want.
Damn, that is unbelievable. I thought there was no chance that that ever
They
happened.
even went with a casual look. Like
They did.
He's just chilling there, like holding his phone, like he's about to receive a text message.
So
Sometimes
also-
life gets you down, and then you have days like this.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
So it also says in the article, it says, while it remains unconfirmed if it was Gunu's actual body or a wax recreation, many people are taking the video clips at face value. Additionally, a rapper by the name of Black Fortune, who performed at the event, posted on his Instagram story, "No, this ain't no wax figure. My Brody went out gangsta."
And who was that? Who said that?
A gentleman by the name Black Fortune.
Black Fortune will be getting a DM this evening.
Oh yes.
I know you don't know me,
Is there?
but I too would like to go out gangsta.
Could you please supply the logistics of the evening of the final
Black
night?
Fortune, if I might bend your ear for a few minutes.
Black Fortune. Oh, this dude's like actually famous. Shit.
Oh man, how famous was Gunu?
I mean, the show was sold out.
Black Fortune.
It's pretty good.
Mike's been having a good night. I wonder if this dude's DMs are open on Instagram. Oh look, I open up Instagram and there's the Callahan coffee commercial. Black Fortune.
Telling terrorists to suck it with every sip.
Message. Oh, Mike, what do you want me to say to this guy? Or do you want to do it?
I feel like I got to do it.
Yeah, you have to.
This is something that needs to be handled delicately.
Yeah, it's a passion project. I'll slip up. You know exactly what to say.
Right. I've been thinking about this for a long time.
You gotta have him on the show.
What do you put in the body to make it do that hand placement thing?
No, you know what I'll say to him is, hey, no notes needed. You seem to know exactly what you're doing. Take it away.
just don't give me my cane. I want people to go out like they remember me.
You guys have any specifics on how you want to be buried or anything?
I keep going back and forth. Like in the Irishman, when he says he doesn't want to get cremated because it's so final, is so exactly what I think. I'm like, but what if something happens when all they do is they go bibbity bobbity boop and like everyone can be alive again?
Well, you remember the Norton thing I said though, right? Jim Norton's theory on that?
Yes, and this fucking freaked me out even more.
That'll spook you the opposite direction.
Right. Say it again.
And it might sound completely ridiculous to you guys. For whatever reason, it hit me in a way where I was like, I get what he's saying. Mm-hmm. So Jim Norton's theory on not wanting, he wants to be cremated. He doesn't want to be buried. Because he goes, you know, look at how much we've learned about science and the body and consciousness and this and that over the last 100 years or the last 1,000 years or whatever. Mm-hmm. So with that logic, who knows what we'll learn in the next 100 years, the next 1,000 years. So if there's even a shred of a possibility that, like, I don't know, our consciousness is it somewhere in the vertebrae or something, like somehow I will know that I'm in a fucking box for eternity, because I don't want any part of that.
It's a great point.
That is a fucking like horrifying.
Throw
point,
me in the
actually.
bonfire.
Like,
Didn't seem to hit you guys the same way it did me.
No, it's
Matt. I don't know if you can see Matt's face. He's really thinking about it.
Oh, good. I hope it's just like the Macaulay Culkin jaw drop.
It was not far off.
No,
a whole lot of shark eyes mostly.
Well, Frank Reynolds is just throw me in the trash.
Tim, how
I don't care what you do with me.
Yeah, Tim, how do you want to die?
I want my ashes
I don't know. I want Tim to live. What do I give a fuck how he wants to die? I don't know Tim.
I was curious what he would say.
I don't need another one of these people in my life.
After
How do you want to die? Peacefully, in my sleep, surrounded by family.
His heart attacked and killed him.
That is one of the funniest fucking bits of any stand-up special ever.
Cremated or buried?
Oh, cremated.
The idea of being burned and just turned into dust is like disgusting.
I think that's the one I would go with anyway.
I was thinking like, what a waste! What a waste of fucking real estate.
And I know for a fact my ashes would be spread like Donnie's from Big Lebowski, just all over everyone who's in attendance.
See, I was thinking more like fucking Rescue Me. Is that chocolate fucking pudding mix in that?
I was just about to say they ripped that off in Rescue Me.
Oh, do they? Yeah.
Dennis Leary stole? Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
It's kind of like
Didn't South Park do a thing where Cartman drank Kyle?
No,
or Kenny.
Kenny.
Oh
He
yeah,
drank Kenny, and he was possessed by him.
yeah. I thought you were
I was thinking of when he ate Scott Tenorman's parents.
yeah. When
No, he made Scott Tenorman eat
I'm
his
sorry.
own
Yeah,
parents.
yeah, right.
turned him into chili.
All right, boys. Well,
Oh shit!
this is a good one. I'm glad to have you back on.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
It has been a while. Been great.
Make sure you go to kalejack.com. Use promo code TIM10 for 10% off. Make sure you go to twotours.com. Use code Mike for 20% off.
Get your weed.
And of course, go listen to a very good show if you like banter like this. And if you want to see the rise of Tim from its infancy.
He's been on the program before. It's been a while, but he has been.
Yeah.
Go listen to a very good show. Check that out. I feel like I had something else to say,
That you love.
but I can't remember it. Oh, patreon.com/blindmike, I guess.
That's right.
Sign up. I'd say our best month of, we didn't lose that many people.
I
at the
saw
end of the month this
that.
month.
I saw that, and I went, "Well, that can't be right," because only like 3 people left. Because
Yeah.
normally it's like 30.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. So sign up, patreon.com/blindmike. Go listen to Why You Laughing. Mike and Craig are on that program.
Sure are.
And that's it. Goodbye, everybody.
Cool.
This show sucks.